Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sick, so I'm sorry if I sound off or I take those breaks in between speaking. I'm sorry, but I hope you enjoy the video. This has been really eye-opening, seeing the changes my taste has went through. It really has. It changed over the course of like a year or so. Close to a year, like half a year. It's more precise, I'll say. And I hope you guys enjoy. If you like anything, feel free to, or if you have any inspirations that you'd like to share, let me know. And I would love to see what you guys curate and everything. So just, comment down below or go to the community page and then we'll see it there. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoy. So I will be on my laptop, which I'm gonna face it towards you guys. Yeah, I'll try not to look down too much, but we'll see, because I'll forget sometimes. For starters, my colors are, even though I don't have like a wardrobe at the moment, like I don't have anything. Like I have a few tops and a few bottoms because over time things get ruined and then not buying anything, so it's the same few things over and over again, which is the pattern you'll be seeing throughout my YouTube channel until I start making or buying new clothing. So yeah, but for clothing now, what I want to make is these neutral and earthy tones, and I would love to go in between the earthy with a little bit of the feminine energy with it, while also staying modest. Just to give you guys an idea of my my inspiration, what I like, what I'll go for and everything. My main colors, I'll say, is my favorite color is a teal, like a greenish blue color. It's like this color, but like a little bit more green. It's showing up blue on the camera, but just add like a little bit of green to it. And this is like something I got from school or whatever. It's a Hello Kitty octopus that was 3D printed, but I'll put that back. Anyways, just like that sort of color. I know it's been trendy lately, but it's been my favorite color since middle school, since 7th grade. As soon as I seen it, I'm like, that's it, that's the one. So that's my favorite color. So I would absolutely love to wear my favorite color a lot more often, definitely. What else? I also like the neutral colors, but more specifically the browns. I love the brown colors. Yeah, I love neutral colors. I love different textures, but different textures don't love me. So I'm not sure if anybody else has experienced this, but certain fabrics or stuff, they'll like irritate your skin and make you like try to scratch it and everything. And I really feel like getting into furry clothing. If you guys understand, you understand. And if you don't, I might be able to help you. But this top right here, this is absolutely gorgeous. I know it's not crochet, but that's the general vibe that I like. just the furriness ism. I like it. And again, with the color brown, I really like the color brown. But yeah, I'm looking forward to making furry clothing. I don't make clothing often, so now I really want to get into clothing. This off the shoulder poncho. I have a poncho which I'm going to show you guys some other time, but it's nothing like this. I really want more ponchos, more just on the shoulder things, because I feel like if you have like a bunch of plain t-shirts and you put a poncho over it, and then you have like style. Like, you're not just walking out the house like you didn't want to get dressed. You're walking out looking like, okay, she put something on. She put something on. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like ponchos, or just something on the shoulders. What's next? This orange top. I'm gonna show you guys my wardrobe later on, but having like this top and then some sleeves, that's what I really like. And it's puffy and it's breathable, especially in the South. I don't mind wearing long sleeves, especially because I usually get cold fast, you know. But having something in the summer that's nice and breathable is very, very good for my wardrobe. My voice sucks. I know it does. I know it does. But then it has this asymmetrical bell sleeve blouse. Really like it. Maybe not the colors. I don't like the colors at all, but it's the shape that I really like. Then this is just a plain old granny square hoodie. I don't know. I'm a hoodie person. I like hoodies. I don't like hats. I don't like hats or anything, so no hats are gonna be. I didn't put accessories on here at all, but I don't like hats. I prefer hoodies a lot more. Yeah, but it's plain. It's cute. I'll probably do it in a red or my favorite color, but I absolutely love it. Ooh. Next we have this another cover up filled with butterflies. This is more for inspiration than actual use, because what I want to do is make it into one of those cover up tops. So like take that and then like make it into 2 panels and then attach them. And then you have butterflies around the top. I'm not advertising. Don't mind my shirt. But having it being like 2 rectangular panels and then having it connected around the shoulder, so it'd be like a straight line across the front and the back, and then having those sleeves and filled with butterflies. I think that's really cute, and that's my inspiration. But pretty close. I like the colors. I might not make it in those colors though, but the next one I have something similar to it, or I used to. I took it apart to recreate it because I did it and it was okay, but I didn't like the seam lines in it, so I just wanted to recreate it, and I will be doing that sometime soon, but not right now. But having it in different colors, then more specifically having it in both the cover-ups and having it as a top would be like really nice. And even having it like mesh at the top, and then from the chest down having it solid. I think I would love that. And then maybe having like writing on it. If I'm making y'all see it, y'all understand. And then this next one, this is the only accessory I have in here because this is different than what I usually make, but it's like something I want. I wanted to make. I was inspired by it. But this is a bow scrunchie, so I feel like you can have it like as a scrunchie, and then the bow part can be at the top, and then you can spin it around, so the bow part can be at the bottom, and then you'll notice it will be a bow, but then the scrunchie part or the ruffle part would be at the top, and I love that. So having both the bow and the scrunchie is like a really nice combination that I think will be a very nice creation and be very useful. And this next one is just my favorite color, but a sweater. I really want to make at least one sweater this year or this coming year, depending on when I post it. But having like one sweater that I could wear, or two, or three, maybe like a white one, a mint one, and then a red one for like Christmas. You know what I'm saying? But the South, they don't get that cold anyways, so it's like you don't have to wear sweaters or anything, but sometimes it do get pretty cold down here. So just having something in my wardrobe for the colder times would be very helpful and very cute. I will make the length maybe a little bit longer, but aside from that, and make the gap between the sleeve and the bottom part a lot more drastic. So you know what I'm saying. Anyways, having the same length, having the attachment more dramatic, I'll say that. So when I move my arms, my shirt isn't coming up with it, and if it does, not that much. Anyways, let's see what's next. Okay. Now, this is a very simple crochet granny square top. I actually like the color pattern. I wouldn't make the hat, but I'll make the top. It's pretty simple. It'll probably be 2, 4, 6, 8 larger size granny squares. And then having some straps. And I think it'll be pretty quick, pretty easy to make. And if you do it correctly with the correct colors, I think it'll be pretty cute. And it really does look like something you could just throw on and call it a day, you know what I'm saying? Something that you can have a plain everything else with, and then it'll be a pretty outfit. Which is kind of what I go for when crocheting something, having it to where that's the main piece. Because having too much going on at one time is too much, you know what I'm saying? So just having that one centerpiece and then having everything else blend into the background is what I really like. So that's kind of what I go for. This, I seen it being a top and it being a cover up of some sort. So what I would do is probably both. Like, I like both ideas. I'm not sure. I don't know. Like, it's very nice. It's very cute and everything. It's just, something I would definitely hold on. definitely something I would wait until later to do. But I really do like the shape. Here's another jacket. It's just a granite square hexagon hoodie jacket. I could probably freehand this, to be honest. It's just very nice. A hoodie just for like cold weather and just to keep you warm and everything. But I think it's very cute. If you want to, you could throw a plain t-shirt underneath and have everything else in white or everything else in black and everything, and you'll be good. You know what I'm saying? This next one is a lounge set, and I'm not sure if it's crochet or knitted, but if you knit it, you can knit it, and if you can crochet, you can crochet it, and I think you can crochet it because it's just like basic. Like you can freehand this, to be honest. But the idea still remains something loose and flowy and something you can wear out and inside while feeling comfortable. And I would love to have one of these. And then here's what's her name? Tori. I absolutely love all of her shirts from here. I do. I think you can freehand it, but I've tried and it didn't turn out too well. I can try again. I don't think it's that hard. I think I was just overthinking it. But I love the looseness and then it being the shape that it is. I'd probably put the line up a bit more for me, but aside from that, I love the shapes, I love the colors, I love the style, I love everything about these tops. That's it for that. Next, we have these plain crochet tops, and I think I'm gonna do quite a few of these. I'm gonna have to do quite a few of these. I might just go ahead and knock them out all at one time because I do really want a bunch of plain crochet tops. So then when I do have the shrugs or the cover-ups or everything, then it'll be crochet on top of crochet, and then even if it's plain, it'll still like it's still crochet. I still made it. So I really like it. Of course, it wouldn't be topped, but that's definitely what I would want. This one is kind of like the one I showed you earlier, the brown one with the white and green and everything. This one's the same thing except it's longer and it looks more like a short dress than a regular shirt, and the squares are a bit smaller, but I still love it. I like the colors and everything. This is a granny square skirt. I'm on the fence about this one, to be honest. Something that I'd like to create more of is bottoms, but it really depends on in dresses and one pieces. But it really depends on how see-through they are, because I could always throw a t-shirt underneath, but I don't always want to throw in shorts underneath of everything. Especially pants, because it's one thing if it's a skirt, because you know I'm probably gonna throw pants underneath anyways if it doesn't come with pants. But putting shorts underneath pants is like going too far, so I'll have to see about the whole skirts and the pants and everything, but I definitely do want to add a bunch of skirts to my collection. And I think the Gordon Square shirt dress that I showed you earlier goes well with that skirt. Alright. And this blue top is what I was talking about earlier, having a plain top underneath a shrug or something. And this is pretty much what I was talking about. That's it. That's beautiful execution. I like the edging on the end instead of it having like one of those rope stops. They have like a little ribbing around it. And then this baby doll top. I have made one. I'm gonna make one again. I love the top. I do. Yes. I'm definitely gonna make one again. I keep saying that. I'm not gonna lie, but I have to. This is nice. The other, like the one I've already made, I made an accident on it. So the bottom, the flowing part, it's see-through for starters. So I'm definitely not gonna make it the same way I did before. But not only is it see-through slightly, the pattern that's on there isn't the pattern I wanted to be on there. I just didn't know how to fix it, and I decided not to fix it. So definitely gonna improve on it this time around, especially since I know the pattern that I messed up on before. This is the white flower top. I'd love to have a white skirt underneath. I think it's very clean, it's very cute, and it's giving girly, you know what I'm saying? And I love that. Yeah. I need a retwist, y'all. Anyways. Here's another shoulder cover up. This one has the fur around, and I told you guys I want fur. So having like a fur border is very cute, and I'd love to have it. And I love the bell sleeves. They're not bell bottoms, sorry. But the bell sleeves, I love that. It's giving magical. Here is a cape, and I want me a cape. I like things on my shoulders, especially because it's easier to transition with different tops and different ideas. So having a plain top and then or a plain top or a plain dress and then having all these different cover-ups will be a lot better and quicker, in my opinion, than having full-blown crochet garments and just making full things over and over again. Instead, to add that touch that I'm looking for, at least, is to add something on the shoulders, that pop of color and everything, and it makes it really customizable, in my opinion. But you could also use plain dresses as like slips underneath the dress. So if your crochet piece is see-through, then you can have something underneath to break it up, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, cape, I like. This skirt, it's not granny square, it's it might be knit. These are pretty big, and I don't know, I'm not sure, but having, like I said, having skirts, I really love skirts. Yeah, I think that's something you could wear to like church and everything. Next we have these pants. These pants look like pajama pants. They look very comfortable, and I think if you wear it properly, then you'll be able to, you know, transition from home to outside pretty easily with these pants. Yeah. Then here's another cover up. I probably wouldn't have paired it with the pink top underneath, but nonetheless, I like the little the hearts underneath, not underneath, on top, and the cross sections. It creates two pictures, and I think that I'd like to use that and incorporate it into something a little different, but I really like this idea. Okay guys, last but not least, we have this jacket right here, or a coat, with, it has a fur lining all around, even with the pockets. And like I said, I really want to get more into fur and different textures and everything. So yeah. And well, this is the last one, but this one is another jacket. It's more it's shorter, but it has this wintry feel to it that I love. But anyways, that's it for now. I more so want to start creating my own designs and everything, because I have so many ideas in my head that I would love to execute. So these are general ideas of my vibe for the upcoming year, but I do have a lot of thoughts and ideas that I would love to see happen, and I don't want to limit myself to these few things and just branch out into each and every direction that I see fit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope that you get a grasp on me and my vibe, even though I'm not exactly in it yet. Hopefully by the end of 2026, I will be. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, comment. Like I said, I'd love to see you guys' ideas and your fashion types and your aesthetics and everything. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.